I miss you and I hope you're doing really well. I wanted to make another video for this week so you knew what was coming up. If you go on Google Classroom, that's where I am now. I have the assignments up. I'm updating them every Monday morning, as I said last week. But I think the easiest way to navigate everything is to go ahead and click on the assignment, and I'll have a new one every week that says office hours, due dates, and Google Chat. So click on this. And you will see my calendar for office hours. Again, office hours are not required. That's just when I'm absolutely going to be on Google Chat, and you can look at when you need an instant reply. Don't forget that you are required to go on Google Chat at least once a week and just send a chat message. It could be a hi, it could be a question, anything like that. And actually this week, I'm setting up a Google Meet. So what that means is when you go on Google Chat, you'll see a little invite on Friday at 10:30. I didn't put the time. At 10:30, where we can video or microphone chat with one another. So I'll be up there. You'll see my video and my audio. You don't have to share your video or your audio, but I would love it if you did so I could hear and or see your faces because I miss you. So again, Friday at 10:30, go on the Google Chat if you're available. No big if you can't. So office hours this week as well as the assignments. So I'll talk about those in a second, but I would go up if it were me every week and click on this assignment and look and see all the assignments that you need to do. Again, same due date and time, March 29th, so Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And then I'm going to just keep a rolling tab down here of previous assignments so that you can be on top of that. I do have assignments up in the gradebook. I'm working on grading them. So just an FYI, it's going to show up whether or not you finished or not. I'm going to be really flexible with due dates. I know that this is a really interesting and difficult time right now. So just try to have open communication with me and try to get your stuff in when you can. Okay. So back to classroom. So for this week, you have, and I need to make sure I'm doing the right ones, you have guided reading 1.2 and 1.3. Again, if you don't have the textbook, the online textbook is up. If you click view more, those are the previous assignments. You have an ed puzzle on the circular flow, so watch that one. You have 2 segments of CNN 10 to watch. Again, I don't mind which ones they are as long as they fall within this week. So either yesterday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Then you have another ed puzzle on the production possibilities frontier. And then you have a worksheet that is on price gouging. And that's an economic phenomenon that especially we're seeing right now and unfortunately has a tendency to happen in times of great need. So read those and answer the questions on there. Also make sure on documents, and this goes for all the documents that we have, that the teachers and I, Mr. Andreata, Mr. Coleman, Miss Crabtree, and Miss Fork, we're all kind of creating assignments together. Make sure that you follow the assignment's directions in terms of if you're answering in the questions, that you make sure that you're typing in a highlighted blue box or that your font is a different color. So we have that on there. Miss Fork also made a lecture for you guys on 1.1 and 1.2. So that's on Ed Puzzle. Go ahead and click on that. And you can watch those. The ed puzzle, for some reason, for our class wasn't working for 1.3, and so I just put up a YouTube link to Miss Fork's lecture video. This is a question straight off Google Classroom. There's actually 4 questions, so watch the video, and then where there is the question, where you have the answer box, although it's going to look different for you guys, go ahead and fill that in down here in the comments. Make sure that you number your correct answer so I know which one that you're answering. Okay, so let's see, was there another one? Lecture 1.3. And so go ahead, and also we have a survey for week 2. It's real short. Fill that in. It's worth a point. You should do it. I read all your answers. It's kind of a way for me to check in and make sure if you need any supports from me, and so I know that you're doing okay. I think that's everything that I can think of at the top of my head. I am thinking, you might have heard from your friends in other econ classes, especially Miss Forks. She's having them do an online journal. I'm going to be having you guys do the same thing, so you can look for that from me later on. Hope you're doing really well. Make sure, if you haven't already, to go drop me a line on the chat. And hopefully you can join us for the Google Meet. I would love to see your guys' faces and we could see each other and talk to each other. So it could be where we all see each other on the different video cameras. And again, if you just want to have it so there's nothing behind you, like there's just a blank wall or something, that's great too. Okay? Hope you guys are doing well. Bye.